Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing what I think might be, well, I guess technically this is my first gear review, I think. I did the unboxing of the JL Woodwinds horn, I did a little bit of a walkthrough, I haven't really done a proper review of it per se. But I got a bunch of gear. I'm going to be moving in with my girlfriend soon, so I've got some stuff I might be looking to sell. This is not going to be a sales video, though. But yeah, the Jazzlab Saxholder. So I wasn't really noticing a problem with my back or neck from a lot of practicing. Now I'm probably in the realm of let's say 2 hours a day on average player. So I don't know, things might dramatically escalate if you go into the 8 hours a day realm, or 8 to 15 or whatever. I mean, Train played for a lot of hours back in the day, and he never had any fancy contraption like we have nowadays. Right, so the review. So what do I have here? I have the Jazzlab Saxholder, and I believe this is the Gen 2. So just some thicker things happening up here in the shoulders. And yeah, so what is this thing supposed to do? I mean, you guys can read up on it, but basically this is like, you know, trying to solve a long-term problem for like chronic injury from having the sax hanging around your neck. There's a couple things to talk about here, I guess. Is where the sax hangs actually an anatomical issue for chronic pain? I don't think so. Now, the reason, I'm not a doctor, so please don't treat my advice as medical advice, but I did spend some time doing Muay Thai. One of the positions is the Muay Thai plum, let's say, right? The clinch. And the way you control someone's posture is not actually from around their neck, it's from the crown of their head. So to me, if the sax was hanging around the crown of my head, that would be a much easier issue. I don't think having the sax around the base of your neck actually puts strain on your neck. Again, a doctor could probably correct me here, but so for me personally, does that much harm? But I thought maybe this is like a good preventative measure. This wasn't really solving any problems that I had, so I thought I'd give it a try. So the first real serious issue, and really the reason that I ended up putting this thing down, was because it's so tinkery, and I am not a together, in my opinion, enough saxophone player to spend this much time trying to set up a effing neck strap. Sorry for the swear. I need to be playing sax. So I really tried hard to adjust this thing, get it comfortable. I found the sax and the whole angle was really off. I will agree that it does feel really lightweight initially, and it feels really kind of nice and floaty, but I also have this crazy contraption on, which is just like, it's a lot. This is like a lot of extra stuff happening. And then it's like, I've got this inch in here. And again, maybe there's a way to fix that. But with my body structure, I'm a little bit, I guess, on the thicker side. I just couldn't get this thing to sit properly, like for a long period of time. And that wasn't even the part that was the damning part for me for this thing. I actually think this thing gave me back problems. I can't explain to you why, where it's gripping, and I actually talked to someone else recently, a horn player, who mentioned the same thing, kind of a guy with a similar build to me. I've tried, I've tinkered with it. It's just too much tinkering for me. I feel like I need a professional from the Jazzlab people, like on hand at Messenger, to like walk me through how to do this. They say you can get like, oh, your partner can like look and like tinker with things and figure it out and do the adjustments, but it's really not easy. When you look at the manual, there's like 6 different ways you can bend it. Like you can bend it along this axis, and then you can bend this thing, and then you can bend it this way, and then like this way. And then you've got the both sides to balance out. And then you've got different things happening, like the distance to the clavicle, and then like where it's connecting in like your back traps, and the distance from the chest. There's so many elements to balance. Every time you change something, it offsets something else. I just found this was way too much. And it's also really effing expensive. Like we're talking, I think like $150 for this thing. I don't see a lot of people with these. I do see people with the Gen 1, which is really funny. I don't know what that's about. I haven't tried it myself. Maybe it's better. But for me, things definitely should be way easier than this. They should make more sense. And it should be easier. Like when you pick something up, you should kind of be like, yeah, I get it. Like you shouldn't need like, it's like the funny joke that you need to explain. Like you shouldn't need that much of an explanation for a piece of gear like this. Otherwise, you need to link me like some tutorial videos. Like I went through all the tutorial videos online and none of them were particularly helpful. All they were telling me was like, you can bend this, you can bend that. But I think there's too many nuanced problems with the human body for this one to work. So yeah, sorry Jazzlabs, but this one's a definite miss for me.